What is up, everybody? This is Jesse Lee, and in this video we're going to be doing a Klaviyo email marketing tutorial. This is part 1, and specifically part 1A, and I'm going to be going over everything we'll be covering in this little series here. There's 6 parts to this. This video is going to be overview and account setup, so we're going to talk about this in this video. So this is going to be good. So this video is all about the overview. Keep in mind, this is multiple parts as I just demonstrated. So I will link the whole guide below and probably on the end screens as well. So with that, if you want to check out the full playlist, click down below. But I hate long intros, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is the overview of the course. All right. So what are we going to be going in this overview? We're going to be going over the overview, and that's what I'm doing right now. Ooh, this is kind of meta. We're going over the overview and the account setup in this part. Part 2 is going to be connecting your e-commerce store. Part 3 is going to be getting your customer lists set up inside of Klaviyo. Part 4 is going to be setting up a welcome flow. This is a huge priority, and there's a reason we're doing things in this order, by the way. And then maybe an abandoned cart too, though our welcome series is definitely that's going to be our priority. Number 5 is we're going to be designing your first sign-up form. And then step 6 is going to be creating an email campaign. All right, so there's a reason we go in this order. And I kind of wanted to describe that. The reason we're going in this order is because when you get somebody over to your site, look here, we say that there's a welcome flow. Well, why would you do that before your first campaign? Well, the welcome flow is really important because if you don't have the welcome flow, people aren't going to recognize you in their inbox. So you need to, at least right when they sign up, you need to basically set up a couple of these series, like it's just a few emails that go out over the first maybe week or so. And there's a really good reason for this. I'll tell you a story about when I was beginning my internet marketing career. I built up a huge list of people, and I spent so much time and effort acquiring the leads that I didn't spend time to actually build out a proper welcome series. And so when I went to send my first campaign, I got terrible spam rates and terrible unsubscribe rates. So that's why we're doing things in this order, where as soon as we get the basics set up in terms of the lists and the e-commerce store and the account and all that stuff, the domain, the very first thing I want to take you through is creating that welcome flow. All right. So abandoned cart is, that's okay. This is going to be, by the way, this tutorial, I should have mentioned this. This is kind of, because we're using Klaviyo, it's likely that you're going to be an e-commerce store owner, probably Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, something like that. If you're not, this will still work for you. All of these steps will still work for you, but it's just going to be a little bit different because Klaviyo is sort of tailored to e-commerce, although I think that's going to be changing in the future. Now, let's see. Part 1. This is this is the other thing I wanted to talk about, the whole series, right? We have 6 parts here, but each part will consist of multiple videos, and there's a very good reason for this, right? This video right now that I'm talking about is 1A right here. This is part 1 on Klaviyo email marketing. This is like the basics, right? And part 1A is what we're doing right now. The next part, 1B, is going to be a different video. Now, why am I doing different videos like this? Because inevitably I have found, after doing a lot of YouTube videos, inevitably I will forget things, or there will be things that are updated with Klaviyo later on, or whatever software I talk about. And so these always, I see that these constantly need updated, or you guys will have questions that I kind of forgot to address in the video. So I made things where it's part 1 is the overarching main part, and then the following videos are going to be anything that you need on top of that. So any updates that are needed. So this will be like whatever else I forgot, answers to your questions probably, and then yes, random cat videos. We're going to be putting cat videos in here, obviously, because it's so appropriate for Klaviyo store owners. Well, if you're an e-commerce store owner, you probably make maybe you sell socks with cats on them. Anyway, so just keep that in mind as we're going through. We got these 6 parts, but really there's going to be more sub videos in each part so that I can address everything. So that being the case, seeing as how we're going to have these sub videos, if you have any questions I really am going to urge you to comment below with the answer. And not the answer, sorry. Don't comment below with the answer. I'll give you the answer. Comment below with your question, and I will make a video and I will put it in one of these updated sections, right? So with that being said, if you have any questions, go ahead and comment below right now. And then you'll see at the end of each video, I'm going to point you to resources. So this one here in the top right-hand corner, you're going to see that there's a playlist that appears here. And then the bottom right-hand corner is going to be part 1B of this series. So, all right. I'm super excited to get started. So go ahead and click on the next video, and I will see you there.